YouTube.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello and welcome to the 5th episode of Till Death Do Us Pod with me, Michael Lee.
And me, Tovali. Oh my God, it's episode 5?
I know. It's amazing, isn't it?
Shocking.
How are you?
I'm really good. I've got a new
You
hairstyle.
just had your hair done?
I
Very
did.
nice.
Well, it's not a new hairstyle, although
No.
I did add some
Highlights.
which I thought was quite, edgy of me.
Modern.
Very modern.
It's all the craziness, all the fad.
Me and the kids.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There
how have
we
you
are.
been? You good?
Good. I'm against schwitzing, so it's very, very hot.
Very hot.
Very hot today in London town.
Very hot.
But anyway, this should be an interesting
So interesting.
topic. We've got anything to throw in before
First
we
of
start?
all,
There's
before
always,
we-
you've always got something to say.
Sorry, yeah, before I start, where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. Okay, but before I start, I just want to say we've had like a few really good podcasts. The
That
one
sounds so surprised.
Wait, no, but you know the podcast that so far has been everybody's favorite?
I'm guessing.
Yeah, tell me, what
The
do you
orgasm
think?
one.
Yes, the 12 types of orgasm. People are still
The
raving
12
about it.
of orgasm, what you know? Yeah.
To me, a core orgasm and a nipple pinch. So I couldn't think of a good. We should have thought about this
Yeah,
and
well.
start anyway. We'll work on it. But anyway, yes, everybody's like raving about the 12 types of orgasm. If you guys have missed it, go back and listen to episode, I believe, 3. Yes. 12 types of orgasm and International Orgasm Day, which was very, very educational and quite amusing, apparently.
Yes, it was.
It was.
It was indeed.
Especially the anal. No, I'm kidding.
There
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
moving
so
on.
moving on.
Yes. Other things that I needed to say. No, nothing else.
Jolly
Yes.
good.
Okay.
Well, anyway, it's the summer. And normally in the summer around the world, there's lots of festivals going on. Glastonbury, obviously, been and gone, never happened. Various stuff. The Edinburgh Festival, normally I'm in Edinburgh every year.
know.
And this time it's really weird. It's the first one in, nearly 30 years.
Wait, but I just want to say, like, the good side of that is that this is the first year in 11 years that we've been married that you are not missing our wedding anniversary.
That's right.
Because
11
our wedding anniversary
years.
is in August, and every year you are away on our wedding anniversary.
I know.
And we don't celebrate.
We don't.
we
Well,
sort
I
of
sent you some flowers and
that's quite nice, actually. I never send you anything.
Nothing.
I have to say, though, I've gotten used to just having an excuse to not get you.
What's the excuse? Just can't be asked.
No, because you're in Edinburgh.
Oh, I see.
You're in Edinburgh.
There's a postal address there. You can still send me something. Cool, would be nice. Yes, so
that's quite nice.
yes, so it is our anniversary at the weekend, and but anyway, yes, there's normally festivals. So I love a list show,
You do.
and in
This
the
is
old
why
guys,
I come up with list shows, by the way.
in the old
to
guys, this
motivate you.
podcast, I love to list, and this is since the revamp of the now named Till Death Do Us Pod. This is the first list.
No, the 12 type of
I forgot about
orgasm
that.
was
Oh,
the
yeah,
big
yeah.
list. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you? We
so I
just
forgot.
discussed it. Literally.
Maybe like a
Wow.
goldfish.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the list. As I mentioned, no festivals this year, but this is probably the 10 craziest festivals. 10 festivals around the world that you just go, why, how, who, extraordinary. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the
Can't
first
wait.
one. I won't do 10 to 1. I'll just go 1 to 10 because I can't be asked to turn my page over. To the back. Number 1 is in Japan. It's the Kanemaru Matsuri, which is basically a penis-themed festival in Japan, which is quite incredible because Japan is known as quite a modest country. I think I'm fair to say, but the Kanemaru Matsuri Festival is on of all things phallic, and it came from a local phallic shrine. According to legend, a large iron phallus was constructed to thwart a penis-eating demon and enshrined outside the village. And in modern times, it's been the focus has been more on fertility for young married women wanting to get pregnant, and they raise money for research into HIV. Each April, 3 large phallic shrines are paraded.
I love that. Wait, can I just ask something? When the word phallic, does that necessarily mean penis, or does it just mean like something that potentially looks like a penis?
No idea. I think it means penis. Isn't it some ancient Greek?
But does it really mean penis, or is it like more just something penis
I don't know.
resembling penis?
Maybe.
Because I kind of like feel like they're just beating around the bush here. This is a massive statue of a penis. I just want to show people who are watching this on YouTube, like there is a penis there.
Yeah.
It's not anything else.
And by the look of it, he's Jewish. Anyway, each April, 3 phallic shrines are paraded through the streets for an hour-long parade. This is the best bit. At the end of the parade, festival goers can feast on local foods as well as phallic-shaped lollipops.
Do you think like all the foods served, by the way, are phallic-shaped? Like,
Well, I don't know,
hot
but
dogs, lollipops, corn on the cob.
But I just really thought giving these lollipops to kids. You got small children sucking dick.
Oh my God.
You know?
Wait, but do you think they're like
horrible?
What, they're penis shaped?
Yes.
That's
Phallic-shaped lollipops.
Oh.
I remember going on a holiday. I always remember as a kid, whenever we used to go to Greece, going back to the phallic ancient Greek, you go to
Where
these.
is this going? I'm so worried.
It's not really going anywhere, but
Okay.
you know, you go to these awful tawdry tourist shops. In
Yes.
Spain, you get the straw donkey.
Yes.
The awful liqueurs. In Greece, there's all these like really badly mass-produced statues and small sculptures.
Yeah.
Men with huge cocks.
Are there?
Yeah, loads.
In Greece?
In Greece, loads.
What
You just
part
like,
of Greece did you go to? I did not see anything like that
yeah,
when I was in Greece.
most. I think most people who've been to, especially the Greek islands, Corfu, Kos, will go. Yeah, I've seen those.
I
sort of
don't
things.
have much
And
to
you sort of
add
thing you
here.
bring back and give to your grandma for Christmas.
Apart from like it's the type of thing you do at a hen night or a bachelorette party, there's like penis straws. I never really understood the point of them anyway, but it's very strange.
You get the inflatable penis
Oh no!
on the tube. You get women on stag do, so that's hen do's.
Really?
The blow up penises.
Never seen that.
Really? Where have you been?
I don't,
Clearly not on one of those hen nights.
no, clearly not.
In at number two, Mexico have a festival, Noche de los Rabanos, Night of the Radishes. Night of the Radishes.
You know what? I like the fact that Mexico have recognized the radish.
See, yeah.
Because I
Don't
feel
like
like, no,
radishes.
but I feel like radish gets kind of like, it doesn't get enough attention. You know, it's a bit like cabbage. Nobody like talks about cabbage, but
Well, we
cabbage
talk about it a
is-
lot in our family because you get awful wind from it.
I love cabbage.
Well,
I love a good
too much,
cabbage.
too much. I've never understood the taste of radish.
But why do they-
Horseradish in a horseradish sauce. Happy. Your normal common or garden radish, bit pointless. Don't like the texture, bit too strong for my palate. Anyway, Noche de los Rabanos began during the 19th century when market stall holders aimed to attract Christmas churchgoers to sample their wares at the village square, started intricately carving radishes to decorate the Christmas table. And December the 23rd was proclaimed Night of the Radishes in 1897. Tourists, locals flock alike, basically radishes in all shapes and sizes. I mean, again, the pictures here, we put this on the YouTube,
Yes.
whatever. Extraordinary, intricate pictures of the Nativity. Very nice. This, to me, is what a good local festival is. Completely pointless, but sweet, and you kind of look forward to it every year.
Yes.
Well done, Mexico.
Yeah. I just want to say that when you said horseradish,
Horseradish.
that's how you say it. That's how you speak. It reminded me of what happened on the weekend with the horses and our dog.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yeah, that was
like
quite a
that.
moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Like, this is completely irrelevant
One
to
of
festivals.
one of our dogs is, well, they're both poorly trained. Actually, not even poorly trained. They're not trained. We have 2 untrained dogs, and we're in the local.
Poorly trained.
We're on the local heath, and one of the dogs is, I don't know why he does it. He'll go at any big dog. He's
Yeah.
a Shih Tzu.
He's
a tiny,
tiny.
tiny dog.
And he always goes at the big dogs,
He goes,
by the way. If you
small
notice,
dogs, not a
he's
problem.
small. Yeah, he doesn't care.
He's
He'll
got
go
a
at
big
the
dog. He's got a
Rottweiler.
big dog complex.
He clearly does.
And 2 massive police horses
Like
with
massive.
police women were going on the path, and that was it. He was off at them, and it got quite. I mean,
It
people
was.
were filming me, weren't they?
Yeah.
I was there.
I can't wait for that footage of you running around the horses. Fluffy! Just resurface somewhere.
It
you know?
could be up there with Fenton. Jesus Christ, Fenton.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about.
YouTube Fenton.
No,
dog.
it's called Jesus Christ in Richmond Park.
Richmond Park.
Yeah, Jesus Christ in Richmond Park is one of the funniest YouTube videos
Fenton
of all time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I kind of wish you were yelling like that.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I would have normally taken my camera out to film it, but I was actually worried For you.
For me or the dog?
Yeah, for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Isn't that nice?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very kind of you. Anyway, number 3. This is, again, unbelievably obscure. Number 3, it's the hair freezing contest in Canada.
Wow.
So when it's basically minus 20, what some people do in a Canadian festival is they make bizarre frozen hair sculptures. It's every February in Whitehorse, Yukon, the International Hair Freezing Competition. The festival goes head down to the Tahini hot pools.
Tahini?
Tahini.
Oh.
It's not tahini.
Not tahini?
They're not wading in tahini, smelling of sesame paste.
Oh, wow.
The strategy is to soak your head in the natural warm water, lift it out. Your hair starts then freezing in the water in your hair starts freezing the outside head and makes unusual hair sculptures.
Is this really a festival, though?
Apparently
There's
so.
a lot of people from Canada who listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
I would like to know if this is an actual, real festival.
Well, there's a competition, there's a winner and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
It just looks like there's a random group of 3 people who do this every year, and that's that.
Anyway, that's
Wow.
number 3.
That's I don't understand how that's number 3. For me, that was number 1. So far.
Really?
Yeah. That was,
Oh, there's far
that's a
worse
good
to
one.
come.
Go on then.
Number 4, the Pidikala War in India. Pidikala War, the closing event of the Indian Ugadi festival. Basically, the townspeople throw cow shit at each other. And if you get hit, it's good luck.
Oh.
It's meant to bring health and prosperity and rain to anyone fortunate to be hit by shit. Which brings the whole new meaning, I suppose, to that shit sticks. Things like that, really. Isn't that better? Just throwing cow shit at each other.
It does feel like after reading these that, the festivals in England are just really lame.
Oh, we've got some great ones.
Do we?
We have the cheese rolling festival.
Oh, there's a cheese roll.
Oh, you had to roll
How
a large.
Have we never been there? Do you roll in the cheese?
So you have a large round cheese, and you have to roll it down the hill.
You don't roll in the cheese.
No, you don't roll in the cheese.
But what's the point? Is it like a race? Whose cheese gets?
I
to
suppose
the
so.
finish
And then
line
you
first?
have, I think part of it, you then do roly-poly yourself down a very steep hill. People have broken their legs and things. And then we do another one. It's Shrove Tuesday. It's the famous football match between 2 villages where there's 2 posts and the pitch is about a mile long and there's no rules. So you basically kill each other trying to get one ball. Thousands of people play.
Wow.
Thousands. Wonderful fun.
So was that all supposed to be in the summer and just didn't happen because of
No, I
COVID?
don't think it's the summer. I think it's in the winter.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm not too sure.
Here's hoping.
They go on. Anyway, so that was number 4. We'll do one more, then we'll do a quick break.
Okay.
Number 5, the International Worm Charming Festival in England. There we are. Us English have some utterly bizarre ones. This is in the small British town in Devon. It's teams of 3 allotted a small field for which the aim is to collect the most worms in 15 minutes. Contestants can use any means to entice their worms, including to bring them to the surface, including tapping like a bird, using a fork, pouring liquid on the surface. Apparently, the reason this whole thing started was a few drunk men came out the pub, pissed on the sand, and were amazed to see loads of worms wriggling to the surface, and hence a whole festival was built around it.
Oh my God.
Isn't that incredible?
I mean, it's a lot of things. I don't know if incredible would be the word to describe it, but it's definitely a thing.
Yeah, but let's go to a break, and we're back in a couple of minutes.
So here's a little reminder to anybody who has yet to buy my book, Fucked at 40, Life Beyond Suburbia, Monogamy, and Stretch Mark. It was sold out recently on Amazon, but it is back in stock. And Amazon are actually offering a really good discount on it now. I wrote the book for every woman who has ever felt trapped. And it is funny, it is raw and empowering, and this is just a little reminder to get your copy. You can also get it on Kindle and on Audible. And there are a few signed copies left, and they're all on my website. All the links you need are on tovalee.com/book.
And we're back from that wonderful break.
I'm so glad that I could contribute to this episode.
Well,
I feel like I have nothing to say.
It's nice of me to finally
Get a word in. The thing is, I'm very tired because I've been
You had your hair done.
I've been at the hair salon for the
it's very
past 4
tiring,
hours.
isn't it?
It's
Oh
very
my
tiring.
God,
You know
all
when you
these-
lie back and they massage your
Oh.
I nearly fell asleep. Yeah,
Anyway,
that was it.
this is my favourite one. I think it's in the States. I mean, we talk about England having weird ones, but
Yes.
Americans
Go on then.
right up there with their loons. The Underwater Music Festival. This takes place in the Florida Keys and was established in the 80s to raise awareness for preserving the Keys' coral reefs. Divers and snorkelers hit the water each July to watch musicians dressed as fish and mermaids. It's a bit like Little Mermaid vibe. And play on mock nautical themes instruments such as the flukelele and the trombone fish. Those in the water enjoy ocean-themed music streamed from the local radio station via underwater speakers. I quite like that.
Do you think this is a sign that the human race is really like bored?
I don't know. But I was thinking what famous bands and singers could take part in this. Getting a fish theme
We
crowbar.
all live in a yellow sun. That's like an
I
obvious now.
thought of Squid Vicious, Pike and Tuna Turner, Cod Stewart, Skate Bush could join in, and Puffy the Fish Daddy.
I like it.
Huh?
I like
I've
it.
actually put some work into that, haven't I?
Did you
I've
really?
literally sat there and thought of
I could just
fish-related...
go and you could just like do this whole thing by
Take
yourself.
Sprat. There's another one just coming to my head. Fish-related artists.
I like it.
Thank you very much. Number 7.
I like this one. This one is
Go on, you read this one.
baby jumping in Spain.
Yeah.
So it's basically a festival whereby people dressed up as a devil, pretending to be the devil, jump
They love
over.
the devil in Spain, don't
Yeah,
they? They love the
but
devil
I don't
in
know.
Spain.
Is that
at the
like a
festival.
good thing? So they're jumping over babies, but
In
is
Murcia.
that, yeah? Is it like for good luck or what is it?
Well, continue reading, you'll find out.
Okay, men dressed as the devil, wearing red and yellow suits, jumped over babies laid on mattresses in the street. The devil cracks a whip.
Craps, doesn't crap on them. Cracks.
a whip and what?
Clacks castanets.
Oh wow! As he jumps to ward off evil spirits. Wow! And then they're sprinkled with rose petals. Would
Who,
you?
the devil or the
No, the babies. Would you allow anybody to do that to your babies? Like they seem quite happy.
Well, they jump. I mean, unless
to be honest.
unless one of the devils is drunk and stumbles and falls on them.
Yeah. How do they select the
generally-
babies?
I think it's.
Is there are there auditions? Like,
Well, I mean, it's a
do they
festival. I
hold
don't know.
auditions?
I wouldn't. When the babies, according to the pictures, lying there doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they're
so-
quite happy, you know. But I feel like, what's the criteria to be a baby that?
You have to be a baby, I suppose.
to be a baby.
25-year-old man in a baby costume. The next one, number 8, and I can't pronounce. I'm not very good with Welsh words. I do apologise
then.
to our Welsh listener. Number 8, World Bog Snorkeling Championships in Llanwydyd, somewhere in Wales. I'm very sorry. Bog snorkeling is a sporting event where competitors aim to complete 2 consecutive lengths of 110-metre water-filled trench through a peat bog in the shortest time possible, wearing snorkel, diving mask and flipper. They complete the course without swimming, relying on flipper power alone. I mean, again, how did this start? Someone fell into a bog and had to get out for fear of dying.
My question is like, why?
And then
why
when
would you want to do this?
pish Welshman said, "Oh, that's fun. I'll do that, and let's serve some food and drinks." And now it's a festival.
I know.
But I love the thing about these small villages. Going,
Yes.
This is our thing.
This
you
is
look
our thing.
Something to look forward to all year
Yes,
round.
sorry.
You know?
So no offense to anybody from the area, but why? Is my question that I'm going to keep on asking forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one, I've seen this one on TV. It's one of the most brutal things I've seen. It's the Calcio Storico in I think it's in Fiorentina in Italy. Calcio Storico is historic football known as the most brutal sport on earth. It's an ancient form of football from the 16th century. And it's played in teams of 27 using feet and hands. Basically, there's no rules. You can punch, kick, headbutt, punching, elbowing, choke. It makes WWE look like basket weaving. It's just, they wear traditional costumes and they basically kick the shit out of each other for an hour.
I know I'm risking like sounding very sexist right now. I realize this, but go with me. I just want to bring this up. I mean, who came up with these things? It does feel like mainly men came up with these ideas.
I think men come up with a lot of this stuff in the pub.
Yeah, it's like you literally, a bunch of guys were drunk in the pub and went, yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
Right?
No, absolutely.
And then just made it into a festival.
And I've seen it. It really is violent.
Because this last one one was definitely made up by some guy. It's called the wife carrying contest in Finland.
Yep.
Wife carrying contest is a contest in which the male competitors race while each carries a female teammate. The objective is for the male to carry the female through a special obstacle track in the fastest time. And I just love the way they're carrying them.
Well, there's the classic piggyback.
I just want to show this picture.
There's a classic piggyback.
It's
Fireman's
crazy.
carry over the shoulder.
No, but they're doing
Or
like the upside down piggyback.
Well, the upside down on his back with the legs over the neck and shoulder. This, according to this, is the Estonian style. This is what this is normally doing in Estonia. Incredible, isn't it?
Wait, and there's rules because there's a minimum weight. The minimum weight of the wife has to be 49 kilograms. If she weighs less than 49 kilograms, she will be what?
Burden with a rucksack.
Oh, with rucksack.
It's like handicap horse racing where they had to put weights on.
But with a woman.
Yeah. But also, you're allowed to carry your own wife or a neighbour's wife.
Oh.
Isn't that incredible?
Does it have to be wife though? Can it not be like a close friend?
No, according to the rules,
you know,
it's
a
your wife
sister,
or a neighbour's wife.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
Should we enter that? Do you think you could carry me?
Absolutely not. I've tried that in some of our nailed it stunts, and
I think we could do this.
I couldn't.
I actually think we should challenge ourselves to do an obstacle course in our garden and do the Finland carrying your wife contest just with ourselves. Challenge ourselves.
It reminds me of in the 70s and 80s, there was a brilliant TV show on the BBC called It's a Knockout.
Right.
Go on YouTube and just put It's a Knockout BBC TV show. And it was like there was the Just for Frontier. There was a whole European version when Italy, Spain, UK, and basically it was this. It was teams dressing in huge like animal costumes and big funny costumes, having to go through slaloms and do loads of weird games. And it was one of the biggest TV programs.
But while
in the UK.
carrying their wife.
Loads of stuff. You had to put coloured water in.
But their wives. I don't understand how you're like sat here like pretending like this is totally normal. They're not carrying a sack of something. They're carrying their wife.
There's been a few times after the pub where I've had to carry you home.
And that's
so
true.
they've turned
I
into
also
sports.
feel like this is potentially very dangerous because, you know, they could fall and hurt themselves. Plus, aren't their heads like basically literally on their asses? Like the wife's head is literally on your husband's ass. So let's just hope they didn't do the radish festival and have lots of radish. The day before.
Yeah, you're your cabbage again.
I know, exactly. Wow. Okay, so what was your favorite festival?
I think my favourite was... Oh my God, I'm going back now. I think it has to be the Night of the Radishes. Noche de los Banos.
Yeah.
I think that's a classy festival.
I think the craziest ones on this list has to be the husband carrying a wife, and also the penis one.
Oh, well, but throwing couches at each other is
throwing
perfectly normal in your book.
No, throwing cow shit as well. Okay, those are my top three.
Yeah.
Penis festival, cow shit festival, and husband carrying wife festival.
No.
I think if they combine all three, we'll have a winner.
There we are.
Yes. Okay. So moving on swiftly to our favorite segment of the week. What did Mike buy?
Oh, God.
What Mike bought this week. So what nonsense did you buy?
I didn't. I bought quite practical things today.
Actually, I have to say, the one good thing you did buy this week was the Beanos for the girls.
Yes,
our girls are really into Beanos. And
Beano, again, those you not in England, is a very old kids comic strip magazine.
Yeah, I recommend it
since
because
the
they're into
1920s.
it. To be honest, our children barely knew how to read until last year. Like, really, they were awful readers.
Yeah.
Awful. And now their reading's really improved
thanks to
because
Beano.
they read Beano all the
They're
time.
reading crap, but they're still reading it.
They're reading. So yeah, good for you.
Thank
that
you
was a
very much.
good
Wow,
buy.
thank you.
Okay, now that I've given you some kind of motivation to come clean, what else did you buy?
I bought some practical stuff. I bought very dull stuff in that box there.
What's
there is
that?
a new mic stand, desk stand for my recordings, which I needed. That was a work thing, and
what else?
I generally can't think. I think that was it.
I saw that you have like a new shaver for your pubes.
Well, that was a work thing as well, not for me. I was got sent. I better not, because in case they're listening, so I'll plug it in a few weeks' time.
But you didn't buy it.
Yeah. No, I didn't buy it. No, I was given it. Anyway, I'll mention that later on. Well, that's it. We've run out of time for this show. Enjoy your week. We're back next week. Don't forget, mail us if you've got any. Maybe you've got some other festivals. Send us some more festivals. info@toverlee.com. Send us some more festivals.
And
that you've
most
heard of.
importantly, do not forget to subscribe.
Oh, yes.
If you've just come across us, we do a show every week. And please leave us a review because it's really helpful. You can find us on iTunes and on Spotify. And of course, for those of you who prefer watching, we're also on YouTube. Bye, everybody. Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.